Welcome back, Subcovers. We're back on 25 Days of Disney, and we're on lucky number 7.
And so we're going to do something a little bit different than what we've been talking about before.
We're actually going into a different direction. We're not going into our usual animated films. We are going into something everyone knows of, Marvel.
But first, before we tell you the title, we have 2 empty seats here, and we're going to fill them.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Did you guys have a good trip?
Oh, apparently Brian hit his head. I was gonna say Brian's got brain damage, but you can't get brain damage. If you don't have brain.
Hey, Mike, do you think you broke another ruler?
I finally got to throw it out, by the way.
That's like a running line in the whole thing. Okay.
So what are we talking about?
Marvel.
We're talking Marvel, which both of you know, which is why you are here with us.
You two are our resident Marvel experts.
But we're going to be talking about something in particular. We're going to talk about when Disney bought Marvel. So, I got some statistics and stuff to say, and then we're going to just kind of spew out your opinions and that kind of junk, okay? Okay. In 2009, the Walt Disney Company bought the Marvel Entertainment Company for close to $4 billion. So that's a good chunk of change right there.
That's 9 zeros added on.
Hold on, guys. Mike's trying to do math.
Yeah, it's 9 zeros.
The Disney chief executive Bob Iger told CNNMoney.com, "This is perfect from a strategic perspective. This treasure trove of over 5,000 characters offers Disney the ability to do what we do best."
Except for Spider-Man
Nah.
and the X-Men.
Hold
and
Fantastic
your
Four.
opinions.
Go ahead.
In addition, the deal would give Disney some content that appeals more towards boys, which is a market that Disney has been looking for, which Bob Iger said. Now we have some words from the Marvel chief executive. So it says, Marvel chief executive Ike Perlmutter said, "Disney is the perfect home for Marvel's fantastic library of characters, given its proven ability to expand content creations and licensing businesses. This is an unparalleled opportunity for Marvel to build upon its vibrant brand and character properties by accessing Disney's tremendous global organization and infrastructure around the world." So just a couple other side notes I'd like to add. That Disney, since they purchased them, it went on a spread not only for merchandising, but actually went into the Disney parks. So here are some fun facts. Hong Kong Disneyland, they actually had an Iron Man experience open up January 11th of 2017. Then for May 27th, 2017, the very popular ride Tower of Terror, which we have at Hollywood Studios in Florida. They also have the ride out at Disney's California Adventures.
Let me guess. They turned that into the Guardians of the Galaxy experience, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what happened. So they got rid of Tower of Terror out in California and they put it to Mission Breakout.
People got super mad about that.
So it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
People got really mad about that.
And some people are nervous that's going to happen in Florida, but I don't know what's going to happen with that.
Okay.
So then, beyond that, we're just not going to have that. At Disneyland in California, they're going to open up a Marvel-themed land. So they got rid of the Bugs Life land that they had there, and it's going to be a Marvel land. And by Mission Breakout, they were actually having little clues that something was going to happen. There was one of the, not hubcaps, there was a grate or something on the ground right by Mission Breakout that had the Avengers logo on it. So it was giving people the hint, hey, something's going to happen over here.
The sewer cover.
Sewer cover, that's it, not a hubcap.
Hubcaps go on
sidewalk.
cars, Jennifer.
Yeah, so that's going to come out in 2020. And then it's not just stopping there. Out in Disneyland Paris and in Disneyland Hong Kong, they're going to be opening up a Marvel-themed land. So a lot's going on. So let's now talk about Disney buying Marvel.
So I watched a video on YouTube from a YouTuber who studies theme parks and theme park rides, and one of them is the Spider-Man experience from Universal. And they were talking about how the Disney buying the Marvel studios and the rights to Marvel, they didn't buy the rights to the theme park. And they said in Florida, because it's the only place for Universal where the Spider-Man ride is that theme park in Florida, the Disney World, cannot have anything Marvel that is theme ride or theme attraction that has to do with Marvel.
That's correct.
So I don't know how they're going to get around the Guardians being there.
That is out in California.
So, okay, so then that's why.
So I think that none of that's going to happen in Florida because of that.
So then what? But now what's in California is that that's unrestricted. They can do whatever they want. So we're getting that Marvel theme park. We're getting a bunch of other stuff because it's weird knowing that Universal still has a lot of the properties that they can use for theme parks, rides, stuff like that. Like they have all, and I think it's
Hulk.
They have Hulk and they have Namor the Submariner. So they technically have all these. They still have these rights to characters, and they still have the rights to use them in their theme park. So on the Island of Adventure, they actually still have the Marvel Island.
So that's good content.
I believe they're actually phasing it out though. And they're bringing something new in. I believe it has to do with the Lego movie. Could be wrong, don't know.
Probably.
So, Mike, the funny thing is that since this whole thing has happened, we've gotten great movie after great movie.
Yeah.
But the first 6 movies were by Paramount. Yeah, they were by Paramount. I believe it was Iron Man through at least Captain America. They were produced by Paramount.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just only Iron Man.
No, because if you get the DVDs, you can see the Paramount logo on the side of them. So they're produced by Paramount, but Disney gets the rights to them now. So it goes through this whole thing where because Iron Man came out in 2008.
Yeah.
And then we got the Hulk in 2008. Then in 2009 it gets a little weird because we don't have any movies. Well, we get Iron Man 2, but I believe that was more towards 2010.
In 2009 is when they bought him out.
That's when they bought them out, but they still had this whole slew of movies because they were so popular with Paramount that we got Avengers. After Avengers, that's when you stop seeing the Paramount.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you stop seeing the whole logo and you start seeing the Disney logo. So it's really interesting, and the thing is, once it hit our favorite movie, which is Captain America, The Winter Soldier, that's when they go on this huge run of just putting out 5-star movie after 5-star movie, or close to it. Because Phase 3, I can't think of a bad movie in Phase 3. I think the worst movie in Phase 3 is probably Doctor Strange.
No. I have to look at a picture of what's in Phase 3.
Phase 3 is Civil War.
That's a good one.
Doctor Strange.
That's a good one too.
Guardians 2.
It's pretty good.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
I like that one.
Thor Ragnarok.
I do enjoy that one.
Avengers. No.
No.
What came out before Avengers? Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
Avengers Infinity War.
Uh-huh.
Captain Marvel, which we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Then it's going to be Avengers Infinity War 2, or we haven't gotten the name yet, but it seems like it's going to be Avengers Annihilation, which I don't like that name because all it reminds me of is Mortal Kombat Annihilation. So, but then after that, we get Spider-Man Far From Home. And I can't really see them being bad movies, so unfortunately, even though Doctor Strange is a great movie, I'd say that's the worst one in Phase 3.
So basically you're saying that after they got bought out by Disney and all of the rights and all that got accounted for somehow with different studios, that they've been putting out one excellent film after the other.
Yeah. It's basically back at Disney's heyday when they first started pumping out the Donald Duck cartoons, the Goofy cartoons, stuff like that, where there's a couple stinkers in there, but they're all enjoyable to watch. They have their sort of cliche that everybody likes. It's a superhero movie. Everybody, there's people that don't like superhero movies, and that's why they don't get anything at the Oscars, which is really funny because Suicide Squad got an Oscar for makeup effects. And I want to shoot the people. And I want to shoot the people who decided to put that on the
ballot.
On the ballot So, but anyways, the fact that Marvel hasn't even gotten awards for that yet is surprising.
It's coming.
I hope with the next Marvel movie, the next Infinity War, because I don't think Captain Marvel's going to live up to what it is.
Yeah, probably won't.
But of course, we're going to have to talk about that when March comes around.
Mike, what are your thoughts about with Disney buying Marvel?
I don't know.
So
They're
do you-
owning everything.
Hmm?
They're owning everything.
They're becoming a monopoly.
Yes, they're
But would
becoming
you
a
say-
monopoly, and by 2057, everything on planet Earth is going to be owned by Walt Disney Company.
That's probably
The mouse.
pretty
And the mouse.
specific.
The
Out of a
mouse.
specific year.
Well, I know, it's because they're building up steam.
But Disney,
Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie.
they're so good at pumping out the merchandise. Do you think that if Disney never bought Marvel, that they would be pumping out all this good merchandise?
They could be. I mean, there's companies that still
Mhm.
manufacture stuff like this. This I got at New York Comic Con. And this ring, it's not even licensed by Marvel or anything, and they probably sell really good.
So you think that they would have done good if
Oh,
if they weren't bought by Disney?
Paramount has the resources to do so. It's just they didn't have the resources to keep all the characters.
They couldn't sustain themselves.
Which is why we'll never get a solo Hulk movie. They're trying their best to get the rights to do one, like how they did with Spider-Man, and Namor the Submariner, because he is part of the Defenders.
The only way they'll do a good Hulk movie is just if it's Hulk destroying a city.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that, but there is also different Hulk storylines that can go with. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we basically got our World War Hulk movie with Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Which was a very good movie.
Right.
It's a fun movie to watch. And then we just recently saw that Fox is officially, and the rights from Marvel, and I believe it's Marvel and a bunch of other different things that Fox owns is actually going to Disney now.
The mouse.
Where the mouse now has control over the X-Men, Wolverine,
Right.
and the Fantastic Four.
Oh.
So they're
Maybe
still.
we'll get a good Fantastic Four movie.
I like
Fantastic Four stick.
the Fan Four stick. So they're still working on this whole thing. I mean, we don't even know what Marvel Phase 4 is going to be. They haven't announced it yet.
Can I just say,
Mhm.
I love the fact that Thor is a Disney princess.
Thor's a Disney princess.
He's
not
got
a
the hair.
Disney
Oh, it's like
princess.
he had the hair for it.
Mm-hmm.
I had hair too.
So did
So
I.
did he.
And we don't have that anymore.
I still do.
Thanks for watching, guys. This is the 25 Days of Disney here on the Stub Club. I'm Brian.
Jennifer?
Amanda.
Mike. Last but not least.
And make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell.
Yeah,
We have
bell.
Twitter, Facebook. We're going to be getting a Snapchat
We have
soon.
Instagram.
And Instagram. So make sure you guys stay tuned.
All right.
We're talking about Star Wars tomorrow.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.